Hello wonderful people, and thank you very kindly for joining me again. It has been 1 month since my last cigarette.
Praise Jesus.
This is probably the healthiest I felt in not just this entire process, but in a very long time. My skin has cleared tremendously. My gowns are returning to one color. My spoken voice, this one I struggled with a little bit. One of the things I do is that I'm a voiceover artist, and smoking kind of gave my voice a rasp that I kind of learned to use to my advantage over time. But I'm learning with a bit of practice. I can get back the rasp without the smoke, which is pretty amazing. I'm finding it easier and easier to sing, which is something that I'd kind of stopped doing altogether. I had reserved singing strictly for lullabies for Kenna when she's going to bed. I'm finding myself singing more and more to things. No, I am not singing to you. No. It's been over a decade since I last sang like a serious person. The major changes that have occurred in the last 1 month. If you're thinking about stopping, or if you've already started the process of stopping, you maybe have some idea of what to expect at what point. So I will take you through that. Week 1, brutal. I won't lie about that. And if you're on the outside thinking of jumping in, my only advice here would be mentally and emotionally prepared for that first week. It's not easy. So number 1, the withdrawals are insane. Depending on how much you smoke or used to smoke, your body's chemical balance has nicotine and many other chemicals that come from cigarettes built right into it. So you pulling out those chemicals, your body is going to let you know that it's not excited about that. And I'm not saying this to scare anyone, I'm just letting you know, be mentally and emotionally prepared for week 1. Just as a reminder, or just in case you're watching this last one and have missed out on every other, I tried going cold turkey, did not work. I failed, I think, 3 days in, and then I went and tested a process I'd been told about. It's called IQS, I quit smoking, and that has worked very well for me, I'm glad to say. The 1 month I've managed to go without smoking has been as a result of IQS. Okay, moving on. So week 2, you'll notice that the withdrawals are slightly easier to deal with than the previous week. And maybe this is your brain accepting that nicotine is not forthcoming anymore. Week 3, it gets much easier. I wasn't struggling with withdrawals as much, and by withdrawals I mean everything that your body is going to throw at you for denying it what you had gotten it used to. Headaches, migraines, lack of sleep, sweating profusely, and withdrawals will vary for different people. Mine was shit. Week 3 was much easier. I was starting to form new habits. For example, one of the very strange ones I started taking a lot of my meals standing. It's a bit uncomfortable, you get a bit tired, but it was blocking my brain from anticipating nicotine thereafter. It has worked very well. Now I'm sitting again and I'm okay. Week 4, I am almost completely, I don't even have withdrawals anymore. My body is not craving nicotine anymore, which is such a welcome change. One of the things that I have learned through this process is this one and the ones previously is you've got to take it a day at a time. You can't lower your guard ever. Almost 5 years after I stopped drinking, I don't lower my guard about drinking. I don't mind hanging out with guys who are drinking. I don't do it much. In fact, I rarely do it, but I never lower my guard. And I have a few family members who enjoy their juice. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. Yeah. You might have a problem. Am I glad I did this? In more ways than I can explain. I want to be around for my daughter and my family for as long as possible. I think that has been my primary motivation for this. 2, I would really want to enter my 40s in the best shape of my life. That's why I did it. And the reason why I'm talking about my why is because you'll need to identify your why. You'll need to describe it, and it will need to be a powerful why for you. If your why is not big enough, when the journey gets difficult, especially week 1, week 2, there's a very high chance of you throwing in the towel because your suffering is greater than your why. Have a big why. You may want a support system around you, just people who are understanding what you're going through. My wife has been a big part of that. My mom as well, my sister, my business partner. The few people who you spend a lot of time with, you probably want to tell them about what you're doing. It can be done. So it has been my pleasure sharing this journey with you. And I'm super humbled by your company and by your support. Every single person who wrote a comment over the last couple of weeks, just encouraging me or cheering me on. Hope amazing things happen in your life. I'm a non-smoker. I am a non-smoker. Much appreciated. Yeah.